Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Sarah Tia. This is a reading for Aries. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Ponies. I think there is some type of investigation that's taking place here, Aries. Especially if somebody is trying to figure out who's who, Dom, anything like that, because they seem confused. I think this person is in a place to where they are going to be forced to make a confession that they lied and gaslit their entire family or social circle into having compassion for them, love for them, sympathy for them. Eric's. This is a very vengeful, toxic, hateful, malicious individual. Malia, Makia, anything like that, Mika, like whatever this is, they're very vengeful and they've been really vindictive towards another. And now all of this stuff that they've done to be vengeful or vindictive is backfiring because they're being forced to explain this, or their family, friends, and their whatever this is, their peers in some type of way are starting to see their true colors, their true intentions. Like you really just evil at your core, or you was just being evil in this situation, and you know that. So it honestly seems like I keep hearing left a note, something like that. Dina, anything like that. I think this person was just in a place to where they were coveting who or what somebody else had. And because they couldn't pull this energy to them, work, family, friend, or romantically, they couldn't pull this attention to them naturally. They started throwing people under the bus or talking crazy shit about somebody to be able to like make people stop fooling with them. Like, I don't want you to like him, her, do business with him or her. I don't want you to be able to trust him or her, listen to him or her, support him or her. Like, that's what this is. So they started telling hella lies and then started telling rumors. Keisha, then started telling rumors to try to humiliate these people or this person, and now they're stalking them. And it's like, are you serious? Like, you mean to tell me that you was making up all this stuff about these people or this person, humiliating them, constantly cracking jokes on them, talking shit about them? Tish, teach, just for them to have made up everything that they said. So it's like, wow, now everybody been running around saying this or that about these people or about this person, and it's not even true. It's not even true. No. And I think that's why the confessions are coming in, because somebody is standing up like, you're really lame. Like, they were in a place to where they were James or Jamie, Jimmy, anything like that. They were in a place to where they were entirely too invested in somebody else's life. Tyler. They were entirely too invested in somebody else's life. So they have repeatedly watched this person, like studied this person in their life. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Libra. And now they're trying to call this person crazy, but it's like, how do you know them? How do you know anything about these people or this person? Like, how do they know them? From violating their privacy in some crazy ass ways. So who's really crazy in this situation? They're projecting who they really are onto somebody else. They are violating the mess out of somebody's privacy down to their medical records. Do you hear me? Trying to prove a point, and now they getting their feelings hurt because they're in a place to where they, again, have spied so much and they're about to lose their job in the process. They've stalked so much and gossiped so much that they're about to lose their job or livelihood and credibility in the process. So it's just like, are you serious? Jenny, anything like that. It's like you literally put this person in a position to where you were gossiping about them behind their back. So people started being funny to this person and thinking that they could gossip about them along with you, right? And now you just look like a messy ass bitch, and your messy ass don't want to apologize because you still want love in your life and can't admit that you was a sucker. You was on some sucker shit and a liar. A liar. Leaks. Like, this individual is scandalous. And all they're doing is spying on somebody and starting rumors about them, watching somebody and starting rumors about them, gossiping about somebody behind their back. And there are people that are about to flip their lid in this situation, especially if it's a possible air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because they cannot believe how shady this individual is and how much they have lied just to be able to spite somebody else. Like, I cannot believe that you told all these lies and gossiped about them like that just to spite them. You know what I mean? Not it's just so stupid. Simps, anything like that. It's just like, what are you gossiping about them for? Like, why are you talking about them like that? You get what I'm saying? Because they never were trustworthy. They're a shady individual, they're a shady friend, and they have mixed feelings towards their own friends and family members or peers, co-workers, Alicia, anything like that. And they're a liar. They're a liar. They feel like a flunky, or they are somebody's flunky because they don't have no resources to be able to stand on their own 2 feet. So all they do is follow other people around and wait for other people to lead the way. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're so unintelligent, and now they're in a place to where they thought like, oh, everybody's going to love me, like me. Everybody's going to fuck with me if I do this, act like this, move like this. But it's not respected. And they're in a place to where people are starting to see them as evil. They're setting up boundaries with them. They don't like them. They feel like they're toxic. They don't want this person around in any type of way. So it's just like the point is proven. Like, you're evil, you're toxic, you're envious. And it's getting to the point to where it's almost as if like this person is intentionally trying to hurt somebody's feelings. Like, intentionally trying to hurt somebody's feelings, intentionally trying to get under somebody's skin. But a lot of this, they're still trying to do it like secretly. So I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. And it's like, okay, but they are, this was just a horrible investment. Like, you know what I mean? People who had hive mind and I'm going to be funny acting to you and ride out on you and act shady as fuck and fake as fuck to you just because I'm hanging with other people that act like that too. I hang with ratchets and people that don't have no type of loyalty in their body. You get what I'm saying? So I'm acting just like these lame ass bitches that I hang with type shit. That's what they was on, Tonisha, and they know that is true. So it's like, please stop having these conversations about somebody else when y'all the weirdos in this situation, when y'all the ones that's violating these people or this person's privacy like this. Like, they're in a place to where they're afraid to tell the truth because they think they're going to go to jail. Jasmine is what I keep hearing, they're afraid that they're going to go to jail. But at this point, it's like, who fucking cares? You know what I mean? Who cares? How would you feel if somebody was violating your privacy like that? All in your medical records and stealing your shit like that? Like, the Tish is what I'm hearing is a fucking weirdo. They violating somebody's privacy in a way that is just so unethical, so immoral. And they're salty that they're getting caught up doing it. They're salty that they getting caught up doing it. So now they trying to be friendly and super nice to all the people that they think, or all the people that they fucked over, or the people that are about to find out that they've been fucking over somebody that's been telling the truth about them the whole time. Mickey, anything like that. McGee, anything like that. This is so scandalous. This is so scandalous. And somebody knew it. Alexa, Lexus, anything like that. They knew it. Like, you are so scandalous. Dominique, Donnie, anything like that. They are, like, when I say terrified, y'all, they are terrified. But it's because they're a liar. They're a liar and they know they got to take this mask off. Like, that's not who you are. That's not the real you. You're scandalous. You're toxic. You literally tried to sabotage somebody else's life because they was trying to run away from you. And you couldn't handle the fact that this individual didn't want to be your friend, family member, connect with you, talk to you, associate with you in some type of way, do business. So they blocked this person out of their life and they couldn't handle that. So they went and violated their privacy. They went and violated their boundaries in extreme ways just because this person did not want to talk to them, did not have access, or they didn't have access to these people or this person in the way that they wanted it. So, or they allowed other people to do that just to be spiteful. And it's like, you're scandalous. You're scandalous. You was behind the scenes allowing people to have access to something or somebody without their knowledge or consent. And now y'all all been stalking and harassing the same people or the same person. Aubrey, anything like that. Like, just tell the truth. Denise, anything like that. Just tell the truth. Y'all some liars. Y'all some frauds. Y'all some thieves. Okay. And it's just like, please, Kiara, anything like that. They're all involved. They are all involved. Doctor is what I'm hearing. So it's like, please, like, stop trying to manipulate this situation to make it seem like y'all are trustworthy, y'all are honest, or people should still be cool with y'all when you know what you did behind the scenes. This is literally like breaking into people's shit, Like I said, hacking into people's devices, hacking into people's medical records, all of that type of stuff. Vins, something like that. And it's like, now what you gonna do? Now what you gonna do? DT is what I'm hearing. Now what they gonna do? Like, you a lame. You a lame. Kira, anything like that. Like, you was violating this person's privacy, trying to prove a point because you thought you was gonna be able to embarrass them based off of information that you was finding. And now you in a place where you put your whole life at risk because you just could not mind your business. Could not mind a business. Makia, anything like that. This is something Malik, anything like that. Like, this is so scandalous. Like, and Jess is what I'm hearing. So whatever is happening here, I think there are so many people involved in this matter that they're all being investigated together. Aubreys is what I keep hearing. So I think they are pinpointing like the root of the problem here. People are trying to figure out what the root of the problem is. And it seems like Tisha, something like that. It's like this person was being competitive. They were a horrible friend or family member, and they're not trustworthy, but they're still trying to hang out with mutual ties and stuff like that. That's why it's like when these people find out, it's like, damn, no, you didn't do that to such and such. No, you didn't fuck them over like that. No, you didn't. No, you didn't prey on them like that. And yes, they did. Yes, they did. They're ashamed of themselves, and they should be ashamed of themselves. They don't even want to show their face. They don't even want to show their face because they tuned in, glued in to the same people or person that they victimized still to this day. And it's like they're afraid because they were smiling in this person's face the last time that they seen them. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, wow, Shin, anything like that, shun, anything like that. It's like, quit smiling in people's faces, quit smiling in this person's family and friends' faces when you know what you did to them. You know what you did to their people. You know what's up. Like, quit fucking playing like this. This is scandalous. And these people are in the background still trying to play dumb because they don't want to lose their credibility. They don't want people to dislike them in some type of way. But the truth is the truth. Like, the truth is the truth. They're losers. They were losers together, and they tried to ruin somebody's life, name, brand, business, or reputation just because they could and just didn't like them. You get what I'm saying? So that's why they made up all these excuses as far as why they didn't like somebody. They had to start gossiping and starting rumors just to act like they had an enemy of some sort. And that's so lame. Like, you try to portray this person as your enemy through lies. Like, that's crazy. But this is just to justify they horrible behaviors. Like, that is not your enemy. That's somebody that you don't like. Like, get out of here. This is stupid. So I think these people lose anything like that. I think these people or this person is just in a place to where here comes the consequences for their actions. You know, all this spying, all this stalking, all this weirdo creep-like behavior. It's a wrap for it. It's a wrap for it. But in my opinion, it's because somebody is about to expose them. Mikes is what I'm hearing. They're about to expose them. Like, they're spying on such and such. They're stalking such and such. They're listening to such and such. They're watching such and such. They're studying such and such. They're copying off of such and such. Like, whatever this is, they stole from such and such. They're violating such and such privacy. And you sitting and trying to, act stupid. Like, you don't know what's going on. Like, be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. Like, you gonna sit here and have solidarity with some suckers? This is a sucker ass bitch. These sucker ass bitches, and they still want people to be their fucking friends. So it's like, please, like, y'all bitches so thirsty for likes and validation that y'all can't even admit that y'all wrong. Can't even admit that y'all wrong. Can't even admit that y'all just been making shit up to act like y'all don't like something or somebody for no reason. Like, get out of here. These are loser bitches whose egos can't handle the fact that they're irrelevant. They do not matter in this situation in some type of way, or somebody doesn't give a fuck about having a relationship with them. Like, please. Like, y'all some lame ass bitches sitting over here running y'all's mouths like this just because somebody don't fuck with you like that. You know what I mean? Especially to have to go try to steal from them and stalk them and harass them and do all of this stuff just because, you know what I mean? Like, they want to be somebody's friend and they feel like they not qualified. Like, you want to be cool with somebody or be with somebody or connect with somebody, but they feel like they not qualified or they can't afford to. So it's like, please, Naisha, anything like that. Like, get out of here. You a lame, broke ass, bum ass, sad ass, miserable ass bitch that wants somebody else's life so bad and you can't have it. So you thought that ruining their name, brand, business, or reputation was going to make you feel good. But now people are starting to question why you're even bringing this person's name up in conversation when you haven't had any type of conversations with them yourself, any type of contact with them yourself, or don't know shit about this person's life yourself. Like, you a lame ass bitch spreading rumors from some weird ass stalking ass motherfucker that you attached to on my soul. Christian, thank you so much.